Hello and welcome to Existential Tarot. If you found this video, there is a shapeshifter or many in your life. There is a reveal that's happening, and we've known. Everyone that's been on this train, we know it's coming. We understand that things have changed. We recognize the spirit world is a very alive and vibrant place that we have not had access to because there have been beings that have separated us from seeing the entire spectrum. We have been put in this very limited frequency that has not allowed us to see who we really are and who we're really dealing with. I'm seeing that there are shapeshifters. I am so serious. Let me break it down for you. There are people that you know, and there are people that you see online. There are people that you see in the big screens, everything, okay? That are pretending. And I think we've known this, right? But what is changing is there are things in the sky, whatever that means, because we're in this dome thing. We're in this earth plane. I don't know why we're encapsulated here, quite frankly. But there is an obvious something happening up there. And there's this slow drip that's coming about in society. And I am being asked to show you what you may not be seeing. So there are these grids, these walls. We can't see them. Maybe we could if we were really close, whatever that means, because close is a relative term depending on what you mean. Are we in 3D reality, or are we in the fourth dimension, fifth dimension? Are we in the spirit world? Are we seeing with our third eye, our physical eyes? There's a lot they didn't tell us. And that's exactly what it is right here. It's the magic done on the people that has us in this bewildered state of minimal awareness, so that these shapeshifters and entities that enjoy feeding on us energetically or whatever, can have access to us. Yeah. Just like in the jungle, there's tigers that eat whatever they eat. I don't even know what they eat in the jungle, but we have to understand there's also something like that going on. With us, okay? So let's talk about these shapeshifters. Let's see why is it now? Because this what I got going on right here, it's going to be a pretty big message, and we're being called to, drop the dogma, okay? There's a lot of systems in place right now that want to trap you and confine you into a limited frequency band, and we ain't playing that no more. We're going through this timeline. We're getting in the right timeline. In line, there's a literal line, like you're getting in line, because in the spirit world, there's basically armies being formed, groups, it doesn't matter, just collective peoples, because the gods have been acting things out with us like little pawns. And in order to get on the right team, it's going to be very, very critical in these next few years for you to align yourself energetically, get your frequency right, and understand that the threshold is over. There's no more like, I don't know, the threshold is over. Yeah. So let's pull some more cards and see about these shapeshifters in your life so you can identify them and move on. Yeah. We've got sexual immorality. This is really, really important, because when you mix your fluids with others, that may be a shapeshifter, or maybe you're even looking up to somebody, because what I'm seeing is there's been an strategic military-like faction. I don't know what the words are because I'm not a military person, but I can see the images, and there have been beings that have put their minions in the lives of us common folks on planet Earth when they know we're of the light. So the golden children, the indigos, it really doesn't matter, starseeds. We have to be very conscious of how to separate ourselves from these entities that are watching us. I'm not kidding. Like, they are watching us. And don't be scared, please. Like, this is not a fear-based place. But know that there is this plan to keep you impure. So when the event happens, the event hasn't happened yet. We've had these false events. We've had the shutdowns and stuff, but it's coming. It's coming. I'm not kidding. There's been this nudge on the people that are being called to stand against this darkness. It's just dark. It's ugly. It's dark. I don't know why it's happening, but yeah, crying for help. The hero, yeah, porn. This is like, sorry, I see an entity as I speak out the window. It's like a monitoring spirit, which I don't even look into. I don't even follow that kind of narrative, but I feel it in my heart. There's these monitoring spirits that they want to track your movements and how you function and make sure they keep you in a particular field. Because I'm telling you, there's a place where you're going to become autonomous and grow your spiritual power. And then there's a place where you're going to basically be enslaved. And things like this, which at this point run the world, are keeping you and others that you may be attached to from reaching that state of awareness. This is not a time to be trying to help people and pull them along and all that, okay? And I don't mean don't help people. What I mean is, like, this is like, worry about yourself. Because we're on this Wizard of Oz. We're gonna, just like she went to sleep and then woke up in another, after the tornado, like, come on. That's what's happening. Cognitive dissonance. A psychological state that occurs when someone's beliefs or actions are inconsistent with each other. When they hold two conflicting beliefs simultaneously. Questioning beliefs that were closely aligned with parents or caregivers as you gain independence. So there has been a very, very intelligent design to indoctrinate culture. And it started with great-grandparents and then grandparents and then our parents. And then here we are at the time of reckoning. Don't even know that word. I mean, I've heard it, but I don't know what it means. It's when our thoughts are not in harmony with what's really happening. So it's been implanted in us that we should follow tradition and the dogma and I gotta take a drink. Okay. Get in alignment with yourself. There's no need to even do anything. No one's asking you to change or whatever unless there's things to let go of. There's no picking anything up. It's let go, detach. Because there's coming a time where things are going to move around. I mean, it's going to move around. The mermaids. The mermaids. Dreams, Antarctica, and portals. There is a serious coming communication that we're going to be asked to safely, I heard migrate, but I also have dreams here, so this could be migrating our thoughts. We also have thoughts here, so it may not be a physical migration, but we are absolutely being asked to move our bodies, to clear our minds, to ask for spiritual assistance. There's so many spirit guides, whether that's, you're gonna have some ancestors that are fighting spirits for you. You have entity attachments that come in your thoughts and they say things to you and they try to convince you to do things. You hear it as your voice though, 1111. You think it's you. You think you're waking up saying, ooh, I hate my face. Ooh, I'm so ugly. Ooh, this. I shouldn't do that. I'm not good enough for this. All these negative thoughts, they're coming from these entities that your spirit guides, your very strong ancestors and angelic beings that are working for Source Creator, the light, that have sent out the call to wake us up to what's coming. We've needed time to transition, 10 to 20 years to transition, 1144. The time is now. The time is to turn it. We're turning it up. We're turning up the heat right now because things are unveiling. We're not going to be seeing what we used to see. Things are glitching. It's a new world. And we're being asked to identify wickedness because it's going to be a day and time when we might wake up next to something we didn't know we was laying with. You know what I'm saying? You might not quite know how deep the rabbit hole goes. And I mean, it does sound weird, but it is getting there. It is there. And it's critical to start positioning yourself. Yeah, staying in this high vibration. When your vibration is so high, you're not going to be able to, these lower level entities won't even be in your field. Because when you shift your energy to high frequency, there's no holding you back. They're not going to come with you. You know what I'm saying? And you're going to need to be in this high vibration to access the GPS, the navigation, the directions. Believe in your strength. Know that you have the ability to turn on your power. Turn on your power. Yeah, G.I. Jane. Yep. G.I. Jane. I don't even know what this word is. Yeah. When a person has difficulty expressing, experiencing, and identifying emotions linked with PTSD and autism, emotional blindness, a neurophysiological phenomenon. G.I. Jane and Jesus. Remember I said it was an army, right? There's this spiritual army being formed. And when you give yourself to a higher power in a way that says, I surrender to you because I trust you, because you've led me and you've guided me and we've been doing this for years, and you have always shown me how to strengthen myself, become stronger. When you know your guides are leading you to the water to drink, there's going to come a time when we're going to have to activate and operate out of the same energy that we learned from Jesus. Please don't be religious. I'm not being religious, but I am saying there is a narrow path that we're taking. 1444. Please know, You are totally protected. You are being guided. You are safe. I tend to feel fear when I say some of these messages because I think I have a dramatic, serious approach. High priestess, exactly. I'm coming out high priestess like on everyone, and they're like, ah, but that's where we are. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Like, we are in a time where it's no more 3D land. Like, we're not just in 3D where we're like, we need a faction. What is this word, faction? We need a faction of high priestesses, which is what we are. You, me, the team, we are the high priestesses. We are waking up to the sages, the mermaids, the spiritual people. I just saw someone discover that they can be a mermaid, and they walked into the water and they turned on the proper DNA and they connected or whatever. And then I also see psychopathic mermaids, so I don't really know. But the point is, we are understanding that we can transform. Seriously, like X-Men, like I'm seeing like just golden lights. I'm seeing halos. I'm seeing also seeing the other team not looking too kind to us. 3 of Wands with the High Priestess. Yeah, we're waiting. 3 of Wands. We're like, come pick me up. It's like, come pick me up. Look, you see how the cars come in to pick her up? That's where we are. And we have to be able to know, like, who's on the same car ride as me. The spaceship, really, is what we need to call it. There's this battle between good and evil. We've been telling the story over and over and over again in the movies so we can wake up our sleeping giant, our dormant God, what do you call that? Dormant godness, like the God part of us that's been deactivated on purpose, strategically, is so alive, it's so awake right now because it's so close. We were supposed to be asleep until the time, so the righteous and the good-hearted people, the ones that had pure intention to work and operate out of goodness, kindness, like, do you really think whatever God or however you perceive that word, do you think the Most High is going to allow anyone into the new earth or into heaven or whatever? Absolutely not. You're being trialed and tested. We're in the battle. We're shaving our heads like G.I. Jane and we're about to go fight, you know? So we're being battle tested. So we have this High Priestess surrounded by 3s, and the High Priestess is the second major. So we got the 2 in the middle with these 3s surrounding it, because this is what we're walking into. We're walking into the celebration where we're coming together, actively understanding and participating in group. When we put our spiritual power together and we become a team, whew, just wait. I don't want that. Hey, calm down. I'm very excited to give this message. Knight of Pentacles. Y'all been waiting. Been waiting a long time. Been a long time coming. The slow process has been only because time is a perception. It's not real, right? Who can prove that it's real or fake, really? But it's like, really all that exists is the seasons and the 24 hours. We wake up, we spend 24 hours doing the cycle that we change about the seasons. So they have us focused on things in the spring, things in the summer, things in the fall, things in the winter. so we remember and flow with the tides, right? Look, what I'm seeing is, while we perceive long periods of time from the past, like thousands of years, hundreds of years, or whatever, in Godland, it's not like that. And the scriptures and the scrolls that they left behind by inspiring people to write it down, and then inspiring those to make the movies. And even though it doesn't matter, I was going to say, even though the original Hollywood idea was to trap the light, it's to trap the light, because the founder was evil and greedy and in sin, basically, because he was possessed. How do I know this? I don't know. But he's possessed. And he decided to create this thing called Hollywood, so that all the fairies and mermaids and whatever, all the people that have the DNA of, like the golden, the God DNA. It's the God DNA. I don't know. The creator put in us this mark, basically, that's my people. And then some other being created its people to take that people out. And those people that are of the light have been easily duped by the other beings. And those us, the ones that come from the loving creator, that's wanting to scoop us up in a way to return us to the Garden of Eden, the original people. Something about like 150 years, we're talking Hollywood, 150 years. It's not that long. It hasn't existed that long. But think of how accepting we are of it, like it's normal. And then we worship these stars, because we know we are stars, right? You're a star. And the entities that benefit financially off of the stars are the ones that don't have the light. It's that simple. The light is the star. And I'm seeing like producers, not that all producers are not light, but I'm saying the ones that have been running the show for real, like the real money, they're the ones that knew they didn't have light. So they needed to create a way that they could operate out of like a parasite, like an attachment, like the occult, like the what am I saying? I'm seeing Supernatural. I'm seeing Charmed. I'm seeing all those shows that tell us there's this dark force. Star Wars. There's this dark force that's been trying to keep as many people back as possible, because they know we're getting picked up. I don't know if we're getting physically picked up or what. I see inner Earth right now. I see Antarctica again. I'm seeing like, it's crazy. Ooh. King of Pentacles. Yeah, this is that, this is showing me how this is that greedy person I was just talking about. You see how there's that castle in the back? The castle is kind of showing me like that's actually our kingdom, queendom, or whatever. But he's safeguarding it because he holds the pentacle. He's like, you can't go into your castle. You can't have your abundance. You can't have blah, blah, blah. It's mine. I take it. I've created the system of money. That's why Jesus flipped the table when Julius Caesar was like, pay your taxes. Jesus was like, nah, pay my taxes. I only serve God. Who are you? You know what I'm saying? Like, you're a man. Come at me correct. Like, that's the feeling here. It's like, what kind of systems are we trapped in that we forgot the kingdom? We forgot the queendom, whatever. We forgot the heavenly place that we belong to. We are so in this dense, false world that we forgot, you know? and we're navigating back home. I came here and with lots of memory of the fairy realm, or of the air realm, or the place where it's the in-between kind of. It's like in between 3D and all the other stuff. There's this sliver of reality that it's not dense. I'm seeing jellyfish people. I'm seeing purples and blues and pinks and magentas, yellows, even greens, aquas. Like, I'm seeing Atlantis. I'm seeing the Lumerians. That world has been taken from us, and we forgot why, because I'm seeing they burned books. They took the knowledge and they destroyed it, and then they sent out the history or information they wanted us to pick up on. And this, show me what, because I see him guarding something. What is he guarding? Oh, because he's guarding it from us. Oh, damn, 2 of Cups. Look, you know what's gonna win? Love. Let me tell you why. There's the apple. This is the Garden of Eden. I'm sorry, I'm really excited, but I'm also like, ugh. This is the Garden of Eden. Look at the apple on the tree. What does he say? What is he guarding? He doesn't want us to go back to the garden. So this is showing me like the serpent, or the reptilians. It's the reptilians, the reptiles. I don't know what's going on. And I'm seeing some of us have the reptile DNA in us, because that's why we're talking about shapeshifters. And we are starving them. The ones that are vibrating high enough to get away from the dark, the ones that are in the light so much, so high vibration, we're starving them. Because for so long, God's people have been starving. You know what I'm saying? So we're now, what is he guarding? He doesn't want us to find God's people, 2727, coming together and to realign to the Garden of Eden. We're rediscovering the Garden of Eden. We're being led to the Garden of Eden. This Nibiru cataclysm, which is happening in the sky right now, it's happening, which is why I think, I don't know if this is true, but this is what I'm being shown. This could be one scenario. Let's just say, as Musk goes to Mars, why would anyone want to leave planet Earth? Like, really think about that. Why would anyone want to climb out of the atmosphere and go to another planet? I'm literally confused, because just traveling across the world is a big task, right? Just to go far across the world. But we're thinking about jumping to a whole nother planet. You know what that tells me? That tells me there's some reptiles that are trying to run from what's coming. And I think that these shapeshifters are becoming exposed. And once you see the ugliness and the true nature and intention, and even visually, these beings, we're going to want to come together and take them out. We're gonna know good and evil easily. And as they scurry away and try to hide and run, which some of them might make it, some of them might get on a rocket and get out of here, I don't know. But that's the start of the new earth, is this reveal. And as they get out of here, oh my gosh, this is crazy, but it's great. Okay, so what do we need to know from here? Okay, we're dropping the low vibrational things like PORN, the dogma, the sexual immorality, because look, sex, let's talk about it. Let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the things that, there is nothing wrong with that. That's actually pure, and the gods love it. The gods are okay with stuff like that, right? It's the immorality. It's the part where the reptilians came in there and they said, I'm gonna make this about, it's just so dark. Like, I'm seeing on TV how, I love Doja. I really do. Girl, if you're watching this, I love you. I'm sorry. But I'm just gonna point something out. I'm not saying I hate, I'm truly just trying to paint a picture that might make sense to people. You know how she's like, bitch, I'm fucking reptilian. Like, she says it in her music. She literally, some of us have integrated with the reptiles and accepted them as our leaders because they hold a power that's easier to access. It's more readily close because it's earthly, it's 3D, it's low vibration, and we've been in a low vibration for so long. And I have no judgment. I don't know if she is one or if she, any of that. I'm just speaking to the concept that we have invited so many spirits and entities into our body that it is possible that we make contracts with these shapeshifters, or to become a shapeshifter even. Okay. Why is nutrition here? Why is Nibiru here? Okay. The Hierophant. The Hierophant. Oh. Guys. This is like a moment of silence. This is like, holy fuck. Why? Let me tell you why. Oof. This is the most exciting time to be alive. This is the most exciting time to be alive, okay? Let me look at it. So, what's coming is the order, is the true, authentic order where we are gonna know clear as day. It's gonna be so freaking obvious who's in charge. And we're gonna clearly see who is working for them and who is working for the, let's get this right. Balance. Behind the veil. Look at that counterpart energy. This is royalty. We are about to really see the royal bloodline. It's going to be so freaking obvious and clear who is of royalty. And I'm not saying that to like gas you up and boost 3333 to boost you up to make you feel good. Like, I'm telling you the truth. Like, there is a real bloodline out here that has been tried to be taken out for so long. And it's about to be revealed. The true bloodlines. And I'm just seeing this like, I'm seeing this, whatever is the Most High, come and say, look, I'm coming to get my, for whatever reason, the Most High had to go do what the Most High had to go do. And to the Most High, this could have been 2 weeks. From Jesus to today could have been 2 weeks. Okay? I don't know how time works in heaven. I don't know how time works in outer space or in Godland or to the Most High. The Most High created time. You know what I'm saying? The concept. So it's like, who knows about that big of the what has happened in time that has passed? Why the being must have had to leave and come back? Maybe look, I'm being shown something crazy. I'm seeing a spaceship come to Earth, do all the things we know about Egypt and the Sumerians, doing all that stuff, many spaceships, potentially many races. I don't know. I'm seeing lion people. I'm seeing dog people, reptilian, like all this stuff. And spaceship came, did what it had to do. I'll be back. All right, kids, I gotta go. I gotta go talk to my dad about what I did here on this planet, because maybe I fucked up, or maybe I didn't, or whatever. I'll be back. Okay, be good while I'm gone. And then 2 weeks goes by for that being, and all the scriptures and scrolls and magnificent reality and the earth and the oceans and the birds and the species and everything just like blossoms like a beautiful flower. Because to be a part of the system of that is beautiful. To be a part of making love and making children and loving them and running and free and frolicking through the forest, that has been taken away over that time that we perceive as thousands of years. But as daddy comes back, it's going to be like, oh shoot, dad's home. Dad's home. Oh, we're about to be in trouble. The ones that are in trouble are the ones that disobeyed to the point of evil. Simple, right? If you leave your 2 children at home and you go to work and you come home and one of them off the other, I'm pretty sure that kid's going to be in trouble, right? Like, that's how simple the math is. It's very simple math. And the creator's on the way, because this Nibiru cataclysm has been a long time coming. Supposed disastrous encounter between Earth and a large planetary object. Certain groups thought this would take place, a collision or a near miss, in the 21st century. Nancy Leader in 1995, astronomers have hypothesized many planets beyond, is that Jupiter? Or no, that's Neptune. Yeah. Astronomers have hypothesized many planets beyond Neptune. This object would sweep through Earth, and Earth would undergo a physical something, I can't read my writing all the time, shift that would destroy most of humanity. We might be going to a new planet for real. I don't know. Or maybe we're just being shifted. Or maybe, I don't know what's about to happen. I honestly can't, I'm not there yet. I'll be shown, trust me. I don't know, maybe I won't. But I have known a lot about, been shown a lot about what's going on, okay? And this is what I'm being asked to share with you. Because wickedness and what motivates evil, this was what was right here. Because this is what we're doing. We're working together and figuring out a plan, a strategy. I'm seeing Antarctica again. If I have a mission in life, it's to tell you there's something going on in Antarctica. Like, I'm so serious. The amount of obsession that it's in my psychic, that I'm just like, there's clearly something going on. And I keep being shown mermaids, and I have these photos. You should go look them up, of the old maps. I'm being shown the maps of the rings. I'll draw it for you. It's simple. Okay? It's very quick. But you need to see this. I'm just going to show you quickly what we're being asked. So, can you see? Kind of. I'll show you too. So here's where we are. Okay? This is what we know to be Earth. And then there's the ocean. This is the ocean. And actually in the center of Earth is a pole, because you have to be able to go through the donut. And then there's another ocean. Or maybe that's the ice ring, I'm not sure. But there is an ice ring. So there's this, something like this going on that we've been lied to about. Another ocean. Something like this, okay? Doesn't have to be perfect. We're just, something like this is happening where we're being shown the real world. And that's, if you look at any of the old maps, which is so fascinating to me because in the early 1900s, we were exploring the Arctic with General Richard E. Byrd, where he was showing us that there was another world in Antarctica. There was another place that was beyond the ice. And as he was exploring, he was discovering things that we've always known about, because if you, like, where do we get Pirates of the Caribbean? Where do we get the Loch Ness Monster? Where do we get the Bermuda Triangle? What is that? Why in the world, if we haven't discovered what's going on here, would we be going to Mars? It blows my mind. There's nothing in the entire reality that tells me we need to go to Mars. What would we do there? Like, we have, what is that, her song? She says, are we really trying when kids are dying and depression is trending? Are these the signs of an Armageddon? It's all cool until when you're in denial, until you're suicidal, whatever she says. So, think about it. We have way more pressing concerns that these brilliant minds could be spending their time on, but they're not concerned about that. They're not concerned about sad children. They're not concerned about children who don't want to live anymore. Delete, I don't know how to say that. Oh shit, look what's on the bottom. See what I'm saying? It's done. Done, 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 done. It's over. It's over. Hello, Reaper. Look. Eight of Swords behind that. No more blindfold, okay? No more blindfold. No more faking it. No more lies. No more trapped in the mind. The Queen of Swords. She's here to tell the truth. I'm very Queen of Swords. I'm an air sign. I know I come off cold and blunt and direct and whatever, but I'm smart. And I'm not trying to be ego, but I'm just saying, like, this is a sort of truth here. This is a true statement. This is coming from a place of like many layers of like, I only want to speak the truth. I only want to speak the truth. I only want to speak the truth. I don't want to do what people want to hear. I want to tell them the truth. I want to tell them the truth. And God was like, look, you want to tell the truth. This is your story. This is what I'm going to send you out here to say. And I'm out here trying to spit what I know or what I'm shown so we can, Page of Wands. So we can start taking action. Ten of Swords. We don't want to be pain anymore. Gosh, aren't we tired of it? Harriet Tubman is here. And it's like, that's now where we are. We are now recognizing that somehow, some way, I know that we were told the story of how slavery went about, but let's just take that as a base. We're building a 3D model here. You know, things are 2D. When we're just talking about history and the story, it's just a 2D written down thing of how something 3D happened. Let's mold it up. Let's see how it can be more past 3D. Let's take it into the spirit world. Let's think about how Harriet Tubman is a frequency. And it's an energy signature that says, I'm here to help free you from this enslavement to your freedom. Sure, you've been under this master for X amount of time, and it's been brutal. It's been harsh. We're tired, we're exhausted, the anxiety, the stress, all these low vibrational shame and guilt, whatever, trying to make us feel bad, right? All these energies are under the oppressive blanket of the master that we have been tricked into being subservient to. And as Harriet Tubman is this frequency of like, let me help my people get 4444, which is foundation, which is 16, which is 7 as well. 7, number of completion. as we get through the tunnel into freedom, sure, it's going to be a vast world of like, I don't know, but at the same time, pack light. I'm hearing, bag lady, you gonna miss your bus. Carrying all them bags like that. I don't know what she says right now because I'm speed of light right now, moving real fast. Anything more specific that I didn't cover here? Thank you, thank you. Dance, just dance. Just dance. What's that song? It'll be okay. Just dance. I don't know who sings that. Is it Lady Gaga? I don't know, but dance. Move your body. Move your body. Shake these. So I'm seeing the fear state, which is like this frozen state. So the more still your body is, the more trapped you are. Yeah, because God wants you to move. That's why sex and art and dance and singing and everything that Hollywood tried to trap in a box is so beautiful. We love entertainment of the arts, being of service to love and light, to show beauty and whatever, you know. We're beautiful creatures that are reflections of the Most High. And the Most High loves it when we create music, when we create dance, when we create art, all these things. They probably have video. I don't know how they're watching us, but they're watching us. There's the watchers. I'm saying the Elohim. They enjoy when we tap into that because that's the flow state. That's the state that these low levels can't even vibrate at. But when you tap into that, that's why there's been an attack to get you not to be those things, to not show off, to not because you're doing it for you, but doing it for God, you know? Like, when we can truly put effort into pleasing the gods, God, it feels so good. Gosh, and then this coming out to ruin my day. This is like, I don't even like you. I'm sorry, that was rude. But I don't, quite honestly. There were some things that he said that I was cool with, but I'm just gonna move on. Karen, see? Karen. Hater. Both of y'all are haters. Trying to like, I'm pretty sure this is a reptilian type of person. What do I mean by that? Like, if you don't know this name, look it up. I don't know what to say. I don't even want to speak it. But it's like, there was a little bit of like, that's what the enemy does, the hero. The enemy will frame and box something in a way that makes it look appealing, but it really matters the intention and the, you know, with great power comes great responsibility. So when you have such a power and you utilize it in a way to like whip somebody, like I'm seeing like an ABUSE, IVE type of situation, like obey me, subservient, like like that kind of vibe. 48. That comes from the shapeshifter type of energy, because the pure him from childhood, the come to me like a child version of him, that's not right. That's not right. It's more so about, there was a power. I truly, truly believe that there's a power, a false light, a false power that comes from that. I don't know how to tell you any better. Why is that here? Fear. So I got fluoride with fear and Gen Gamma, which is 2040 to 2054. You know, I want a card on that actually too. What is this? Bitcoin. Okay. I want a card on those. Temperance, Angel, Sagittarius, Fear, Fluoride, and Gen Gamma. Balancing. What else? Oh, okay. It'll be okay. Four of Pentacles, okay. Yeah. Look at this greedy monster. You know? Look at that. It's like, I don't want to share. I don't want to... Mine. It's mine. It's all mine. Look at it next to the angel, too. There's this clear opposing, like, black and white separation thing here of something of the light and something of the dark. And then she's, oh, fluoride and fear. Interesting. Help me understand. So you see how she's pouring the water, and there's this fluoride in the water, and there's this fear that, like, something about that is affecting the fear. I mean, obviously we're getting close to the end here, so I can't fully, don't tell, can't is limiting. Fear. What do you need to know? What do they need to know about this? Help me understand. Fear, fluoride, Gen Gamma. Oh. Oh, look at the sky. Okay. Gen Gamma 2040. So whoever's going to have children in the 2040s, who would that be? Who would have children in 2040? So this would be like our grandchildren? Not my grandchildren. Maybe. What year is this? 24? 34? 16 years. Okay. This is 16 years away. That's not far. 10. What number is this? 10? 14? Okay. I'm getting this message that in the next 4 to 16 years, there's going to be this, like, why is this important right now? Why is this important right now to know? Why is this important right now to know? Oh, that one too? Okay, defending ourselves against the thieves. Okay, so there's a lot of work ahead of us, in a good way. Like, I'm not saying you're about to, you know, do anything crazy, but there's a taking back. I'm seeing how the stories that we've been told, we need to just delete them and start listening to the spirits tell us, fill in the gaps, because we've been lied to. There's parts of the story they've completely left out, omitted. And as the new earth rolls in and we are creating this place of sanctuary, getting the thieves out, the greedy thieves, we're avenging and defending this new earth. We're getting rid of things. Yeah, this is like a purification. I'm even seeing like the chemtrails. Like, you see the sky? Like, we're gonna clear the skies. You see how it's like, and it's getting a little better? we're going to clear the skies, and we might even be starting over somewhere else. And I don't mean somewhere else. This might be the Antarctica. I think Antarctica is going to melt. I don't know what that means. I don't even know how big that is or all of it, but I just see this shift. I see the shift happening. Okay, so we don't have to go that far. That's fine. So what about this next like 6 months? Let's stay at 6 months for a minute. Genius. Yes, tap into your genius. Genius is just the genie. It's the internal part of you that has something great to tap into and offer to the planet. Spend the next 6 months figuring out what that is, because we're about to build a new planet, a new world, a new matrix, because the world's going to be here. The world's going to do what the world does. But I see this, the next 6 months as this time period where we're going to be activating our genes that activate our genius. Tap into that, because whatever makes you great, it's going to really come out and show itself, show its face to you. Golden child, I'm telling you. God's people, the loving creator God, because there's many gods, there's many entities, there's many deities, whatever. This golden child though, this is the one. This is the extension of the creator. This is the genius we're tapping into. Figure out that part of you. 5656. The gods are happy. Thank you. I'm happy. I'm happy. Let's get a number. Oh, we gotta do the animal. 3. Holy Spirit. I got the Holy Spirit. When I fell out, I just heard Holy Spirit. And I think, I like this shape too. It's like a nice shape. 3. Remember we were surrounded by the 3s over here? So 3 is really important. 3 is working with, like, I think Christianity calls it the Holy Spirit, the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit, which is like the Most High, Yeshua, Jesus, Ascended Master, and then the Spirit that works through the spaceship temple thing we have going on here. So you're really being asked to really refine that and get that in order. Oh my gosh, I gotta do just a couple of these. I only got a little bit of time. We're gonna go a little over today because I had like a really hiccup pause over there. How is anything real? See what I'm saying? This is just so much fun. Just have fun with it. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what's real. It doesn't matter what's fake. Just have fun. Like, become a kid again and just explore. Just explore what you can do here. Escaping toxic parents or family. You're escaping this. We are escaping this. We are a team. This red has been really powerful in this reading, and it's just like root chakra. We're getting this, I had so many red things going outside. We are getting in the earth, in the thick of the, yeah, we're literally tilling the earth of greed. We're going in and we're just saying, nope, nope. We're just digging it out. We're digging out this unnecessary evil. We don't need it. Greedy, what are we greedy about? There's so much. Why are you so greedy? There's abundance. Like, there's so much. Calm down on the drugs, peeps. Calm down on the drugs. No. Childhood. More red. Childhood. Yeah. Digging out. It's in the DNA. So a lot of that gardening we're doing, it's actually in the roots of our childhood as well. That we're digging up. We're done. We're done. Communication. So the communications can be clear. Ooh, I'm gonna burn my damn card. Don't give in. Don't give in. Don't give in. See, like, don't do it. They're gonna try. They're gonna try you left and right. Let's get an animal. Animals, let's see what they have to say about this. Oh. I heard 'cause I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Oh, okay. We're done. All right, animal spirits, what you got to say? Seeing a wolf. Peacock. Shine your light as bright as to blind them. Blind them with your light. Shine so bright that you disintegrate darkness. That's what it shines so bright that the darkness just disintegrates. Whoa. I know, I'm excited. I'm so excited. Calm down. Calm down. When we're working with spirit, there is, it's just speed and frequency. We just got to calm down. They're on a different speed. I'm on a different speed. But they're excited for this message. Snake, dragon, zebra, and otter. We're going to put the zebra and the otter back. Look, obvious. I'm telling you. This reptilian stuff is done. And I can barely keep my pants. No, let me not say that. I can barely keep it together right now because look, this is the clear. This is, first of all, the pattern of reality. And it's like the grid and it's everything we believe. And this serpent is obviously the Ouroboros, but it's like showing me, remember I drew the circles. It's like saying this is what's been keeping us from expansion. You see how also the dark, the black and white, it's saying there is this reveal, this grid that's coming through. It's geometry. We have no idea though. It's next level. It's not the geometry we know. It's sacred geometry. It's being exposed. It's been trapped by the snake and by this dragon, which is the shapeshifters in your life that you need to delete. Meaning like go be high vibe and let them be low vibe where they are, because you're shining. You're shining. You're no longer allowing and operating out of fear or the frequency of that's even spirit and okay. Yeah. This is we're about to see it. It's about to be revealed. It's about to be shown to us. The true nature of who we're cooperating with is being revealed and shown to us. Anything else? Oh. Okay. 3. Uninterested. Moving on up to the east side, to a deluxe apartment. Same shit, different day. Moving, same shit, different day. Screenshot, getting evidence, proof, and facts. Look at this for a second. Moving. Getting evidence, proof, and facts. I don't know. I have no idea what this is saying. Moving. Same shit, different day. I don't know. What's the final message? Why is moving here? Oh gosh. Burden. Pay attention to your surroundings. Look at this screenshot here. Things are changing. Pay attention to the grid, to your surroundings, age gap, maturity, older person. So this is a little bit of a human message, which is why it's so hard for me to get to it, because I like the spirit world. Life isn't about being perfect. It's about being so ridiculously passionate that people think you're a little crazy. Because small child, naive, moldable, and impressionable is at the bottom with this age gap, maturity, and older person. Be cognizant of the older people in your life that see you as this vibrant light. Screenshots, getting evidence of this person. There's this shapeshifter energy. Start taking notes. Calculate. I'm seeing a little bird to confirm here. Calculate and understand like they are. They're calculative. You have a mature older person, calculative. Pay attention to your surroundings. The burden, moving burden. If you're about to move in with someone, be careful. That could be literal. Gosh, give me one more on that burden. That's a really weird message. Because I'm seeing like a male. Like, how did we go from spirit stuff to this? It just seems like a whole nother world. Oh, maybe this is why. Because it's bigger than just you and me. It's, yeah. Okay. So be very, very aware and alert for the next multiple years. I'm not kidding. Think every single thing through. Don't jump and act out of inspiration, and we need to be testing the spirits of people. We need to, if you don't know your spirit, don't even interact with someone else. Like, because if you can't, if you haven't graduated to the point where you know your power, don't even intermingle with this age gap, maturity, older person, because the goal is to trap as many souls as possible. The evil side's trying to do that. So be very thoughtful of that. Know that, don't give yourself to these, come on, you know what I'm saying. They're trying to get you in a low frequency. I've been saying that. I'm not going to keep repeating that. This is a real thing, guys. This is a real thing. Don't give yourself to that. By being alert and aware, lock your doors, be safe. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't look down. Don't do this. When you're walking somewhere, don't text. Put your phone in your pocket. I always keep my keys on my wrist, actually, and I have a mace. Like, keep something on you. Protect yourself, because it's about to get real. Like, I'm serious. So we'll dive into that, obviously, to another level on another day. So that's what I have. Thank you so much. Bye.